Greetings, YouTube. I don't care how tired I look. I feel even more tired. But I did this thing today where I said I would do a video, and then I was getting ready for bed, and I was starting to prepare for my lectures tomorrow, and I was thinking, gosh, it just kind of feels like I forgot to do something. Did I forgot to take out the trash? Wait, no, it's Monday night. It's tomorrow night. Did I leave the water running? No. Did I leave the garage door open? No, it's actually a Home Alone reference. No, I don't have a garage, so that's an easy answer. No, remember how, for those of you who saw this today, I was going to talk about the other bigger Alpha Basics bundles? Well, I got sent them earlier today, and I thought, I should do a recording on that, and then I didn't. So, in life, you are only as good as your word. And so far, in my commitment to do this video, my word has been trash. So I wanted to make up for that, and regardless of whether or not this gets 50 views, for the people who maybe have been waiting on it because they said I would do it, this will be for them. And I apologize for the delay. That is not something that I usually try to encourage the message of, to have that reputation, but life got in the way today, and I just, quite frankly, didn't do it. So you can see that the deal that I see in front of me is 6 Tier 2 Alpha, 2 Tier 5 Basic, 11,250 Tier 3 Alpha, 14,250 Tier 6 Basic, 5 Tier 4 Basic, and 300,000 gold for $30. That is the Paragon offer, or at least I'm Paragon and I saw it. Now I thought, well, maybe those of you who are Paragon and Wallet Breaker would share the same offers as those of you who are Cavalier, or at least Thronebreaker. Well, these are the Cavalier offers. XX Earth 25, thank you for sending this to me. They get 4 Tier 2 Alpha, 1 Tier 5 Basic, 6 Tier 1 Alpha, and 6 Tier 4 Basic for $20 US. Now, of course, I say 20 American dollars, and if you aren't living in America and say you're living in Canada or India or Australia, etc., you're going to be paying more than that. Now, I do think this is a decent offer because Cavalier players usually pay $5 for a Tier 2 Alpha. And so, this is like getting Tier 2 Alpha for $5 and then everything else is free. You get the 6 Tier 1 Alphas included as a bonus, the 1 Tier 5 Basic, and the 6 Tier 4 Basic. However, I'm going to say this. If you're going to spend $20, I think you might actually be better off, in some ways, buying the Cavalier Daily Special, as you can see to the right of you, for Sunday, which is 2 Nexus Crystals. But then maybe saving the $15 for Daily Specials when you become Thronebreaker. You Cavalier players, the game does not want you to be Cavalier anymore. It knows that it is the new uncollected. And so, instead of buying Cavalier offers, you should really push yourself to, if you're going to spend cash, spend that cash on revives, and hopefully you've got at least a decent roster to complete Act 6. I do know plenty of people who've told me over the last 6 months, Prof, I don't have Act 6 completed because I just suck against the boss, but I have multiple rank 3 6-stars, and I think, used to be the exact opposite. People used to have Act 6 completed, but they did not have the ability to rank up a 6-star. So, I don't know what to tell you, other than the fact that that should be your goal. Now, as for Thronebreaker players, Foxtastic, thank you for this info. You get 1 Tier 5 Basic instead of 2. You get 7,125 Tier 6 Basic Callus Fragments instead of, I think, like 11,000? And then also 5,625 Tier 3 Alpha and 1 less Tier 2 Alpha for the same price. Kabam is saying to Thronebreakers again, you will suffer until you progress. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying that as a criticism, because Kabam is supposed to incentivize players to progress. What better way to do that than to say, hey, we're going to give the same priced item, way better value, to the progression above you. And I've seen a lot of people since July 4th weekend become wallet breakers. And I suspect by the time Cyber Weekend hits in November, that will continue to happen. But I do think Kabam could have at least discounted this $5 because it's one of those things where I think Tier 5 Basic now for Thronebreakers are worth between $5 and $10. And the Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha is a pretty small percentage given what they're looking for. And then with a less Tier 2 Alpha, I don't know. If it was me, it would have been the same amount of Tier 2 Alpha and the same amount of Tier 5 Basic with half the Tier 6 Basic and half the Tier 3 Alpha. That would have been fair. But they kind of reduced pretty much everything that Wallet Breaker players got. And so, whereas I gave the Paragon offer like a solid B, I'd give this one a C, and the Cavalier one probably a C- to C as well. They're average. They're not terrible, but they're not great either. So I know it's late. Thank you for sticking around to those 10 of you that watched this video. And next time I'll try to do my best to not post this at the wee hours in the morning when I'm needing to get ready for bed and fall asleep, which of course I'm Team Insomnia, so that doesn't happen much either.